winds we were discussing. So first we will discuss. So you have to follow the same sequence while you study. Okay. First we discuss the katabatic winds. So when you study the katabatic term, when you study the katabatic winds, study the Bora winds and Mistral winds. Okay.
Good morning.
Okay. When you study the katabatic winds, study these two winds along with them. Okay. Bora winds and Mistral winds. So you can mark there. After studying katabatics, you have to study Bora and Mistral winds. Okay. And then you study anabatic winds. Okay. And then
Sir,
we
it is
start the
necessary to study that.
See here, in this sequence you study see here, katabatic winds, these two are examples of katabatic winds. Okay, so if you know what are katabatic winds, it will be easy to write on Bora winds as well as Mistral winds. Okay, because these are katabatic winds. These winds are examples of katabatic winds. Okay, these two winds are katabatic winds. They are flowing from mountains towards the valley. Okay, both these winds. These are katabatic winds. They are descending airs. Katabatic means descending airs. This is clear. Then you study the anabatic winds. That is ascending airs. From the valley, they ascend towards the mountain top. Okay. Now the next one. Then you go for the remaining local winds. So first you study the circo winds. Okay. First we study the Hamatan. That's fine. It's given in book Hamatan. So first we study the Hamatan winds. Okay. So here we have the Africa. Then we have the Spain plateau, Italy. Okay, something like this we have. Here we have the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, and this side we have the Atlantic Ocean. Here we have the Sahara Desert. Now, first we will study the Hamatan winds. Okay, these winds blowing from Central Africa. That is this North Africa Sahara Desert it is blowing towards the Guiana coast. Guiana is here, and they are blowing towards Guiana. Okay, so they are hot and dry winds. They are hot and dry winds. They are called Hamatan because Hamatan means doctor. Means these are hot and dry winds, and here we have the winds from the. Here we have the uh, very moist winds. Very moist climate is there. So these winds uh, raise the temperature and they increase the evaporation here. That's why this gives a soothing effect to the people living in the Guiana coast. That's why these are called Hamatan winds. So first, katabatic Bora, these you study, then you study the Hamatan winds. After that, you study the Circo winds. Okay. After we will study the Circo winds. Okay. So these are blowing from, so here in Atlantic Ocean. Here in Atlantic Ocean, April, in spring season, during Feb, March, April, we are having the low pressure. So one depression is there, low pressure depression, and this is moving eastward. So see here, these winds, they are either the southerly winds or they are easterly winds. Southern winds or southeasterly winds. Okay, these are Circo winds. And this depression it is moving in this direction. Okay, so these winds will be moving from Sahara Desert towards the this depression, low pressure. Okay, from high pressure they will be moving towards low pressure. Now see here, as they move from the Sahara Desert, they will be hot and dry winds. But as they move over the Mediterranean Sea, they will capture the moisture. They will they will take the moisture from the Mediterranean Sea, and they will drop here in European parts of the Mediterranean Sea. And see here, these winds are very hot. Even after taking up the moisture, their temperature is around 40 degrees Celsius or around 105 degree Fahrenheit. Okay. Now, these winds, while blowing from here, they are hot and dry. They will take the sand from here. They will lift the sand from here, and when rainfall happens here, it will be blood rain. It is called as blood rain because it is red in color. And these winds are very harmful for the vines and all. because they blow during the April season. Mainly they blow during the April spring season, and during these vines, and they are having the blossoms. We have the blossom seasons here, so they are very harmful for the vines. Okay, now these circovents, they are called by different names. In different parts of the region, they are called by different names. In Tunisia, they are having different name. In Spain, they are having different name. In Egypt, they are having different names. So after Sirocco winds, we'll be studying Khamsin winds. Okay. So Khamsin winds are nothing but Sirocco winds, but locally they are called as Khamsin. In Egypt, they are called as Khamsin. Ghibli as well, they are called in different parts of the world. They are called, different regions here in the north part of the in North Africa. They are called by different names locally. These circovents. So Khamsin is nothing but one of the name of the circovents in Egypt. Khamsin means 50 in Arabia, and it flows around for 50 days. These winds flow around for 50 days. Okay. So this way, this sequence, if you study, it will be easy to remember them. Okay. So Hamatan winds, then these are the Sirocco winds, and Khamsin, nothing but name of the Sirocco winds only. So they are named differently locally. Okay, so Khamsin, nothing but one of the Sirocco winds. Okay, after Sirocco, we have studied which winds? We haven't studied, I think, then. Okay, Lu we will study then. Okay, after Khamsin, we will study Lu winds. Okay, Lu you all are familiar with. They mainly occur
Yes.
where? During winter or summer,
Sir.
we face
Summer.
Sir,
summer. So summer, see here, there is a low pressure develops over Balochistan. For example, this is India. Okay. Here Balochistan and Thar Desert we have. So here low pressure develops. Here low pressure develops. Now winds from the Arabian Sea, North Arabian Sea, they will be attracted towards this low pressure. These winds will be attracted towards this low pressure. So these winds will be moist and warm winds. Now they drop their moisture in Gujarat. They drop their moisture in Gujarat. Further they become dry. Now as they pass from the Thar Desert, they will pick the sand. They will become very dry and dust storms. They will become very dry and dusty, and this is how over the Indo-Gangetic plains they flow. Okay, these are very hot, dry, and dusty winds, low winds. This is clear. So low pressure develops over the Balochistan and Thar Desert, and these winds from the North Arabian Sea, they are attracted towards this low pressure. And as they move over the Gujarat, most of the moisture they shed there, further they become dry. And in Thar Desert, here in Rajasthan, the Thar Desert, they pick the sand and they become very dusty. Okay, so they are very dry, dusty, and hot winds blowing over the Gangetic plains. So they can flow up to UP. Sometimes it reaches as well to Bihar. These winds. April, May, June. These 3 months they usually flow. So Hamatan, Sirocco, Khamsin, then Lu you have to study. Okay. After Lu, we study the Fohn winds. Okay. FOHN, Fohn winds. Okay. So Africa we are having, Spain, Italy here. Here we have the Alps mountains. Okay. So before discussing Fohn winds, I'll tell you something. Okay. For example, you are having a mountain. Okay. Now, here we have the sea. So what kind of wind will be rising if wind is flowing this direction? It will be warm and moist winds. So as the wind is rising, what will happen? As the wind is rising, the pressure will decrease. As the wind is rising, pressure will decrease. As the wind rises, pressure decreases. So as the pressure decreases, what will happen to the wind? Wind will expand, air expands, or air we say mostly. So as pressure decreases, it is rising, it expands, pressure decreases, air expands. Air expands, temperature decreases. Temperature decreases, cooling effect take place. Cooling of winds take place. So what is happening? Warm and moist wind is rising. It is flowing it is flowing over the mountain now. So as it is rising, the pressure decreases. Pressure decreases, air expands. Air expands, temperature decreases. Temperature decreases, cooling of air take place. As cooling of air take place, what about relative humidity? This term will be discussing in next lecture as well. Relative humidity, it will increase. That is, relative humidity means see here, water, it has some capacity, air, it has capacity to hold the moisture. At different temperature, its capacity to hold the moisture differs. At high temperature, it is having more capacity to hold the moisture. At less temperature, it is having less capacity to hold the moisture. So see here, relative humidity decreases. Okay, temperature cooling affairs take place, relative humidity increases, I think. Relative humidity increases. That means now it cannot hold the moisture furthermore. Now as it is not able to, okay, wait. Relative humidity increases, so it won't be able to hold the moisture. Relative humidity increases, saturation takes place. Saturation takes place means the vapor is converted into the what amount of moisture it can hold that has reached the limit. That has reached the limit. Saturation will take place. As saturation takes place, the vapor starts to convert into moisture. That is, clouds are formed. Clouds are formed. As clouds are formed, now precipitation will take place. Precipitation in the form of snow or rain, it can take place. So mainly, for example, here rain is taking place. So here rain will take place. Okay, this is clear. So warm and moist air, it rises up, air expands, pressure decreases, air expands. As air expands, temperature decreases, cooling takes place. Cooling takes place, relative humidity increases. Relative humidity increases. It increases, that means saturation will take place. Saturation take place. That is, it won't be able to hold the moisture more. As saturation take place, it is converted into clouds are formed. Condensation take place, and clouds are formed. As clouds are formed, now these clouds may rain as it reaches the dew point, and precipitation take place. That is, rainfall will take place. So this is which side? Windward side. This is windward side, but this side is leeward side or rain shadow area. Why is this called rain shadow area? Because here no rain will be taking place. All the rain happens on this side. Now see here. What happens on this side, on the other side of the mountain, leeward side. So this air is rising and it flows down. Here the ascending air, here the descending air. Now, as the air descends, pressure will increase. As the air descends, pressure increases. Air descends, pressure increases. Pressure increases, what will happen? Air will be compressed. As pressure increases, air gets compressed. It becomes more dense. More dense air, temperature increases. Temperature increases, heating of the winds take place. So winds become hot. It becomes hot and dry. Hot and dry. These winds become hot and dry. So what kind of winds is flowing now? It is dense air, hot air, and dry air. This is clear? So on the other side, pressure increases, air compressed, temperature increases. Now, as temperature increases, the relative humidity decreases. That means air becomes dry. So on this other side, dense, hot, dry air is flowing. Okay, these air flowing are called as foehn winds. Foehn winds. These winds on the rain shadow area or on the leeward side, these winds are called as foehn winds. This is clear? So these on this side, no rainfall will take place. So what happens here? The Alps, the winds are flowing. First, they blow over the mountain. Water precipitation take place in the form of snow or rain. It takes place on the this side, windward side. On the other side, on this side. After crossing the Alps, these winds are called as foehn winds. They are dense, hot, and dry air. Okay. So there will be no snow on the other side of the Alps. They are called as snow eaters. If any snow is there, it will melt down because these hot, dense, and dry air is there. Please don't discuss in chat box. We'll be discussing after some time. Okay. So no need of discussing there. So these winds are clear, foehn winds. Any doubt you have on foehn winds? Okay. Now on the leeward side of the windows, which side? On the rain shadow area, that is leeward side, the winds which are flowing from the Alps, from the mountains towards the valleys, towards the this side. They are descending airs. These are hot, dense, and dry air. These are called foehn winds. Okay. Similar winds are there. Chinook winds. Chinook means snow eater. Okay. So after foehn winds, you will study the Chinook winds because they are the same kind of winds. Only foehn winds are present in the European side, that is near the Alps, and in America. In North America, which mountains we have? The parallel ranges here. Rockies we have. Rockies mountain. Yes. Now see here as well, these winds. After crossing the Rockies mountains, they are descending airs and they are hot, dense, and dry air. And these winds blowing in the west central North America. These winds are called as Chinook winds. These are snow eaters winds. That is because these are hot, dense, and dry air. So this region will be free from snow. This region will be free from snow. That's why these winds are called as snow eaters winds. Okay, this is clear. So foehn winds and Chinook winds, they are the same kind of winds. Only the difference is that foehn winds are present in Europe, they are present in North America. They are present in Alps, they are present here in Rockies. Okay, and after this, Zonda winds. They are also similar to the foehn winds. They are present in South America. Argentina we have, Chile, Argentina there. So in South America, which mountains we have? On the west coast, we have the Andes. Please don't discuss there. We have the Andes mountain here. So here, the winds coming from the polar front, these winds, after crossing the Andes, they are hot and dry winds, hot, dry, and dense winds. These winds are called as Zonda winds in Argentina. Argentina, Uruguay, there. These winds are called as Zonda winds. Somewhere you can find Sondo as well. Sondo winds. These winds are called as Zondo winds. So these three winds are quite similar. Okay, little bit difference is there. Zonda winds, they are related with snow as well. They deposit snow here as well on mountain caps because they are flowing from the, they are the maritime winds coming from the sea as well as there. So polar front, the winds, they take the moisture from here, maritime winds, and they deposit snow on the Andes mountain caps. And this side, when they cross the mountains, they are hot and dry winds. So they are called as Zonda winds. So these three winds you will study all together: foehn, Chinook, and Zonda winds. Okay, you can mark the sequence. Okay, now nor'westers are remaining Maestro and one more blizzard. Okay. So blizzards, it is mainly written blizzards are very say in North America. We have the northwest winds. Northwest, I think. Northwesterly winds. So we have the northwesterly winds. So see here, what happens? These blizzards. Then you study the blizzards. Please don't discuss there. Stop discussing there. Vishal, stop discussing. Sahil, Sanvi as well. Don't discuss there anything. Okay? Just pay attention here. After this, we'll discuss that. Okay? Project work. So see here, what happens?
Sir, your
Blizzards are
audio is
very
not
stormy winds. Blizzards are very stormy winds. These are very stormy winds. So what happens? Northwesterly winds are there as well snow is taking place. So see here, either here very storm, a huge storm is formed here. Blizzards, a stormy winds are there. They are flowing. So snow may be as well flowing along these winds. Or it may happen when snow is there on the ground. These winds pick these snow from the ground. They lift the snow up, and due to this, it is very strong and strong winds along with snow flowing. And these winds, because of these winds, it won't be possible to see these use whatever word is there. You won't be the visibility will be very less. Okay, so these winds usually they pick the sand from the ground, or the precipitation is taking place, snowy precipitation. Either they pick the snow from the ground, or because snow is taking place, it moves that at very high speed, and those are called as blizzards. Very stormy, snowy winds. These are called as blizzards. These winds pick the snow as well from the ground as well, and they lift the snow and blow with very high speed. So here the visibility will be very less. It happens mainly in northern USA and Canada. Okay. This maestro you can do yourself. Polar outbreak as well you can do yourself. Okay. Polar outbreak is nothing but from mid latitudes, cold winds are blowing towards the low latitudes. Maestro is nothing but northwesterly wind. Central Mediterranean, that's okay. Okay. So these winds are fine. Now we discuss the nor'westers. These are northwest winds, nor'westers. So see here we'll first visit Bangladesh. So Himalayas we have, and here we have the Bangladesh, India. So see here during summer, what happens? Low pressure develops here. Low pressure develops here over the Chota Nagpur Plateau and here. So here see here, one wind is flowing, that is warm wind. That is southwest winds. Southeast winds. 1 minute. These will be southeast winds. Low pressure develops here and southeast winds are flowing. These winds, they will be warm and moist wind. Warm and moist wind. Low pressure develops here during summer. During March, April, low pressure develops here. So southeast winds, they blow towards this low pressure develop. In Chota Nagpur Plateau, Assam, and those are low pressure develop southeast winds. These are warm and moist winds. And one more wind is flowing, that is northwest. From northwest, winds is flowing. It will be cold and dry wind. So towards this low pressure, these cold and dry winds from the northwest, and these warm and moist winds, these are flowing from southeast, and they meet here. They meet here. As they meet here, there will be strong winds will be flowing here. Strong winds will be flowing here as well. Now they meet and they rise, and here thunderstorm is accompanied, thunderstorm and rainfall take place. These winds rises, condensation take place, and here rainfall take place. These are called as nor'wester. And in this region, these are called as Kali Baisakh, because they blow. This rainfall is taking place during when we are having the mango shower. These are called as mango showers as well, because they blow from when we are having the mango blossoms at this time. during April. So nor'wester is clear. Okay. Dust devil you all know. Dust devil mainly in the Sahara Desert due to some local reasons. Dust in circular fashion they blow. Bavandar. So these local winds take place and they may be of few diameters. Okay. These mainly in summers we have seen. In desert areas they flow a lot. Okay. So special winds and cyclones and all those will be
given 900 meters. In dust devil, it is given 900 meters above Earth's surface.
once again.
In dust devil, it is given 900 meters above Earth's surface, and you are saying small.
See here, mainly they are a few meters. They can be above. Diameter is around few meters, but they can be generated above. See here on the sky, 600 to 900 above the Earth's surface. Like this, they are. So their diameter is usually few meters, but their height can be around 600 to 900 meters. That is that. 600 to 900 meters above the Earth's surface. Okay? And they arise due to local heating. That is, at particular place, some local heating and all the air try to rush towards it and will is formed. Okay? That you can check in sink as well, kitchen sink. First, what we have the drain is there. Close that drain and fill it with water. Then you remove, a rill will be formed. Similar take place with the air. All the air from the sides rushes and a rill is formed. So it can reach the height up to 600 to 900 meters, and it is of few meters in diameter. Okay. Okay. So cyclones, anticyclones, those are cyclones we'll be discussing next lecture. Okay. So winds are clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's discuss the project work now. Okay. So in project work, see here, the file pages will be similar as to your physics lab manual. Okay. These will be the file pages, one-sided lines and the other sided plain sheets. Okay. Lines and plain sheet. These are the sheets. Okay. I'll start from the beginning again, from the front page, and we'll go further. Okay. So first will be your front page. Front page, you will take the plain sheet. You have to write here the St. Mary's School, St. Mary's Senior Secondary School, your name. Then seeker, geography, project work on pollution. Okay. St. Mary's School seeker, St. Mary's Senior Secondary School seeker, then geography project work on pollution. Then here submitted by your name, roll number, admission number, class, section. Okay, this much. School name, seeker, geography, project work on pollution, submitted by your name, roll number, admission number, class, section. Any more drawings or anything you want to do, that's fine. Okay, that's up to you. Okay.
We don't
Sir, I
want
have
to
written
then
all these
write
things on a
submitted
lined
to-
page.
Okay, it has to be a plain page. First front page has to be plain page. Either if okay, it has to be on plain page. Okay. Now
Okay,
the
sir.
second page.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, is
Index.
this okay? Like this plain page.
This is okay. But do it
Okay.
properly. Okay, front page make it little bit good. It's the first impression. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So index or content you will write, make a table. 3 columns will be there. 2 on the sides very small, central one bigger. So here serial number 1, 2, 3, 4 that you will be writing. Here content or the topic here page number. Okay. So one, introduction, page number 1. Then second, and types of pollution, page 2. That one you can go further. Okay. At last, you will be writing references. Okay. References I'll be telling as well. At last, point will be references, page number you put. So one extra page that will be consists of references. This is fine. First page, second page. Then you start the topic. Introduction, you start writing. So heading with black and remaining with blue. Okay. And for example, if you have already completed and you have used different colors, it's fine. Okay. Now it's fine. No issue with that. Okay. But if you haven't done till now, please use black for the heading and blue for the writing. Okay. Now see how to write. So for example, you started writing here. Okay. Here you will write on these pages, you will be writing. Now, for example, you have to paste some diagram here. So for example, soil pollution writing. So refer as shown in figure 4.1. So you write here, you draw the figure here related to this. Okay. Related to this topic, you draw the figure here or you paste the figure here, figure 4.1. Then write soil pollution. Okay. We as well mentioned this figure here as well. Similarly, as it is mentioned in the book. As in chapter, you know, as mentioned figures, we are writing heading as well at bottom. So on this side, what you can do? Either you can draw the figures, you can paste the pics from internet or from the newspaper or magazine or any book. Okay. You can draw the flow diagram as well. Like for example, pollution, different kinds of pollution. You can paste as well. You can paste pics as well, showing different pollution. You can draw as well. You can draw the flow
Sir?
diagrams as well. Yes.
Sir, in that pics, I have not written their figure 1.2 in the line. I have directly pasted that pics.
Okay. See here,
I have
if you
completed
already
my full-
completed, that's fine. If you're completed, then do one thing. Space is there. Below the pics, write figure. And
Sir,
what
that I
it is
have
concerned
written.
with. Okay, then it's fine. Okay, no need of doing that. Okay, if you have already completed, don't okay, no need of changing that one. Okay, so it's fine. Okay, so here pics figure. You can draw as well pollution. Then it is 3 parts. It is soil, water, and air. Land, water, air like this. And further you can divide, or you can draw any flow diagrams, or like this. Reuse and those all things, or you can paste any pics. You can draw as well. Those pics you can take from newspapers, any book. Now the last page. So at last, conclusion and references. In references, what you will be writing? One
What,
page
sir?
you will be taking. References. References. First, the book you have referred. Okay. One, the book you have referred and its writer name. Second, the book you have referred, writer name. How many books you have referred, that you can write here. Then any site you have referred, its address. Or any magazine you have referred, its name. Or any newspaper you have referred, its name. Okay. These are references.
Sir, one more time, I'll not understand.
References you haven't under.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
For example, references. I have referred a book, geography book. So references 1. So I refer, for example, one book, that is Certificate Physical and Human Geography. Certificate Physical and Human Geography. Book name you write, one line. Then it's write Go Cheng Leong. It's writer. Okay. So in one line, you write the name of the book. Then, yes, what you asking?
Sir, if we understood, can we leave?
Yes, if you are understood, you can leave the class. Now, second name, for example, your book. That is a textbook on geography. And then the writer's name. Third, any site. For example, www. Britannia or something like that, you can write. Or the weatherforecast.com. Okay, you can write. Or any geography magazine, Net Geo, this and this magazine. You can refer that. Or any Net Geo site is there, so www.netgeo.com. Okay, this is how we write. Okay, understood this
Sir,
first reference?
in references, first we have to write the book name, a textbook
Yes.
of geography.
Book name you have to write.
Sir, I have written from this book only. All the
Then
topics I have written from this book.
you can write your book name. Book name you can write anyway. Textbook of geography or Panorama textbook of geography or ICSC geography book for class 9. Anyway you can write. That's up to you. Okay.
And sir, second point, we have to write that Google name from where we have took the
Yes.
pictures.
Yes, you took the pictures. You can write from their site name. So few sites name you can write. Okay. 3, 4, or 5. That's up to you. Okay.
Sir, I
And
have
sir,
taken
we have
one
to do
Google.
it in question answer form or like that
Thank you,
in
sir.
question answer form.
No, see here, one project is already provided in your book. It's like a whole chapter you are writing.
Yes, sir.
In paragraphs you will be writing. So see, one project was there, plantation, rubber plantation, page number
211.
211.
211. See here, introduction they are writing, paragraphs form. Okay, then characteristics of plantation of agriculture they have written. Condition, this way, I have been telling, refer page number 211. That way you'll be wrong. All the figures, all the diagrams, it has all the pics, it has to be on the left side, and rest you can write in the lines. Okay, you can see this one, page number 211. The project is there.
So in this reference is not given.
Its reference is not there. You do it, it's good thing. One page extra you add. From where you have referred the material. It looks good.
Okay, sir.
So how much maximum pages we have to write for this?
15 to 20. If you have exceeded the limit, it's fine. Or if you have written 14 pages, it's fine. Okay.
Sir, I have written 25 pages.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
This is fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank
you
you,
can
sir.
refer page number 200 and 211 for the project work. Okay.
And so for cover page, we have to use without lining page.
Cover page, that is the front page. It has to be plain page, plain, without lines.
Sir,
Plain.
if I
Yes.
have written that on line page, then I have to make another.
Yes, make it another. It has to be plain page. It
Okay,
has
sir.
to be plain page. Okay. If you are not getting the plain page from both sides, you can flip the lines page. You will get the plain. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Don't use
And
printed sheets. Avoid printed ones as much as possible. Okay.
and sir, in school, when we have to submit from Monday to Saturday or on Sunday also we can go.
Sunday there won't be anyone in
Sir,
school.
if
So
we
during
already
school
use
days,
printed page for writing, then we have to do again.
for writing, I have been telling from the first day, don't use printed page.
And sir, from
You
Monday
can
to
paste
Saturday
the
we have to
thing,
go in the school.
but writing has to be handwritten. You can go any day to school. The days doing you have the class. Okay, it is open. I think around 2 or 2:30. You can submit there at school.
Okay, sir. Sir, after the
Okay.
class also we can go.
It's better if you call it once in school and then go to school. Okay, it's better if you call once in school and go. Okay, during the school days it's fine. School is open. Okay, so on first week of January, Monday, first Monday of January, you can submit. That is, I think, 4th.
Sir, we can go tomorrow and submit it.
Yes, you can go tomorrow and submit.
So we have to keep it on that bench.
Yes, there's one desk they have provided. You can ask at school as well. Okay, at school as you reach on the reception, and their teachers are sitting there, ma'am and all. So you can ask them as well.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So now
Sir, if we are not able to do that,
What you're not able to do?
to go to school and then submit it?
It's a long period. You can go and submit any day. 4th
Okay,
Jan is
sir.
there. So you can
Sir, where
submit
we
any
have
day.
to submit?
In the school office, you have to go and they will tell you the place. Okay. There they have placed one bench.
Yes, sir.
One desk they have provided, you have to put there. Okay.
Okay,
Sir,
sir.
in physics. Sir, in
In
physics,
physics as
that
well, you have yes, in physics, you have to do the practicals what have been told. I think 4 practicals have been provided
yes,
to you.
sir. Yes,
Reading,
sir.
those only you have to do. Okay. So index as well,
and
you have to write. In physics, where is that page?
first page of the physics.
Okay.
Index.
One more thing.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, index page is there. You have to fill that one as well. Okay, and do one thing more. On top, write your name here as well. Name, class, and section. Okay.
Okay,
So this is not our physics lab manual.
Yes, this is old one. I don't have the new one. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So write your name, class, and section as well on the top. Okay.
Okay, sir. And sir,
It's
if we
black.
have completed physics lab manual, then that also we can go and submit.
Yes,
With
you
geography.
can submit them together. Okay. As well, you can ask other teachers when they have to submit, and you can submit all them together. Okay.
So we have to ask to Chandrakala ma'am.
Chandrakala ma'am as well. I have already discussed with Chandrakala ma'am regarding physics as well. Okay. So you can ask her or me. That's fine.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you tell that certificate and dates one more time?
Certificate, which one? Certificate. Okay, that one. References. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
References means the materials that you have referred. Okay. So you can write the book name, then writer name. Whatever books you have referred, write the book name and then writer name. Okay. Like in your book, you can write Panorama textbook of geography, or you can write geography book for ICSE school. Any way you can write. That's up to you. Okay. If it is not given clear, yes.
Sir, if we go to submit that geography project work tomorrow, then we can submit that lab manual also physics.
Yes, you can submit any day. Any day you can submit the lab manual. That's up to you. Okay. So no need of going again and again. As well, you can discuss with other teachers when to submit the work, and you can take one date and go and submit all the work. Okay.
Sir, now only half of the teachers given.
Okay. I have given this one. I have given in April. Geography I have given much before the exams.
Yes, sir. Completed
Okay.
both.
Okay, that's good. You can submit any day you go to school. That's up to you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, now we can go.
Yes, you can leave now. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, go
Sir.
do study these videos. These are very. Okay, thank you.
Sir,
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
sir, what is the last date of submitting all work?
All work I don't know. Physics and geography 3rd Jan or 4th Jan. 4th Jan.